Good morning, Nashville. It's Wednesday, July 23rd, and you're listening to On the Curb, your fast-focused curbside briefing on what's being built, bought, or buzzed about across Davidson County. I'm your host, Michael DeLucchio, and we've got towers rising, zoning, fights brewing, and a possible shakeup of how downtown pays its bills. Let's get rolling. All right, let's start with the skyline. The Paramount Tower, a massive $232 million project on 1010 Church Street, has officially broken ground. Once complete, this 750-foot high-rise will become Tennessee's tallest building. Let that sink in. Taller than the AT&T Batman building. A new crown jewel for downtown. And here's what's inside. 360 rental apartments and 140 for-sale condos. It's one of the boldest bets on downtown living we've seen since COVID, and it's not alone. You've got the Addition, the Pullman condos selling now, and the Emery coming to Nashville Yards. Next week, I'm talking to Chris Escada, who leads sales at the Pullman, and we'll break down price points, buyer profiles, and why this might be the moment for downtown condos. Let's zoom out to the broader market. New data from the MLS shows a 45% increase in housing inventory across Davidson County year over year. 21% more homes for sale, 13% drop in closings, and 6% decline in average list price. So what does this mean for you? Whether you're a buyer, agent, or investor, buyers now have leverage, more choice, more negotiating power, and you're less likely to enter into multiple offer situations, although they do happen. Sellers need to be sharper. Pricing and presentation are critical in a slowing market. And lenders and agents, it's time to double down on education. Help people understand why higher inventory doesn't equal a crash. It equals normalizing. If you want to go deeper into the buyer mindset right now, you can check out my conversation with Jackie Hurtis on the Lender Soapbox. We break down how these shifts are impacting approvals, seller credits, and why buyers are still holding back. Let's head southeast to Antioch and the edge of Laverne, where Metro Council just approved a major rezoning along Eagle View Boulevard. Here's what's happening. 14.6 acres were rezoned from AR2A to SP zoning and were approved for 376 multifamily units. This is part of the broader Ridgeview Urban Design Overlay Plan. The big picture is that this is one of the most ambitious zoning changes in this part of Davidson County. The developer has been named publicly, but UDO makes clear that Metro is prioritizing dense, walkable housing corridors in previously low-density suburban areas. Two major items are in front of the council this week. CBID expansion into Capitol View. Metro Council is considering expanding Central Business Improvement District to include Capitol View, just northwest of downtown. For property owners, that would mean higher property taxes, and the funds would go to enhance security, cleaning, landscaping, and marketing, managed by the Downtown Partnership, a nonprofit. Supporters say that CBID has helped revitalize Broadway and its business core. Expanding it to Capitol View, home to HCA, Amazon offices, and apartments, could reinforce it as a second downtown. Metro is also reviewing an update that would allow a single stairwell design in apartment buildings up to 6 stories. Right now, fire codes require 2. Why is this a big deal? It cuts construction costs. It opens up more buildable land area on smaller lots, and advocates say it unlocks more affordable housing. This change is already approved in cities like Seattle and other pro-housing policies, but it raises safety concerns for some. We'll link the public comment section in the show notes if you want to get involved. Next week, we have our Zoned In segment, and I'll break down the 5 most interesting zoning changes working through Planning Commission, including a unique residential maker hybrid project in the Nations and a proposal to allow urban tiny homes in Inglewood. That's your Wednesday Curb Call. Thanks for rolling with me. For links, maps, project renderings, check out the show notes in the episode description. Follow On the Curb and hit subscribe on YouTube for the full weekly brief. I'm Michael, and we'll see you next week on the Curb.